What's going on, guys? Coming at you with a Wednesday morning video. Before I get into this video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. Really trying to get to 600 subscribers by the end of this month. I think I'm less than 10 away, so if you hit the subscribe button, it's much appreciated. Today I wanted to talk about Plhnf. Ticker is PLNHF. If you haven't watched my channel previously, I'm a long-term investor. I believe that's the best way to gain wealth, the risk reward. So that's kind of what I do. I currently hold 17 stocks. This is a top, I would say top 6 to 8 position of mine. So it's like right in the middle of my portfolio. This stock I've had for almost probably a year and a half, maybe even longer, maybe 2 years at this point. So I've had this stock for a very long time. Currently, it's been going through some turmoil. It was at highs of, I think it went up to like mid 7s, and now it is down to, as of yesterday when it closed, $4.42. This is a 6-month low for the stocks. The stock just keeps going down, 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 down. I currently do hold Plhnf. That's another position of mine that's in the MJ space. That stock has seen a bunch of turmoil too. It seems like just the MJ space in general has seen, a downwards trend. I think the hype of like SPACs and super small cap companies and things that are, in other words, like it's not federally approved in America, right? So I think people with what's going on right now in the economy in the world, they're kind of taking their profits or taking their money out of risky stocks. And obviously the MJ space is one of the riskier ones because we don't know if it will ever get federally approved. I obviously think it will one day. I'm willing to wait. I'm patient. I don't want to miss that opportunity. So that's kind of why I always stay in it. And if the opportunity presents itself, I'll average cost down. My cost base in this stock, which is actually painful for me to say, is $4.17. I started 2 years ago buying in around $1.75, but as the stock had a second location, launched its store in Vegas, the volume it's turning, the Orange County place has had a slower start, but with all the good news and everything hyping up to everything, basically it made it run up to $7, and now it's kind of coming back to reality. But as it was running up, I was averaging costs up, which I hate doing. But as a long-term investor, I really saw the value even at buying at $5.50, $5. I think I even bought as high as like low 6s at one point. So it really drove up my cost base. But my position now is probably 80% built out for how big I want to make it. And I'm not willing to buy at this price right now. I'm kind of at the point where, the market basically all of September, just like last year, it's been red almost every day. So I've been losing a bunch of money every day, which is fine. I haven't sold anything, but I also haven't bought anything. I'm just being patient. The market right now to me is at a point where I'm still up on basically every single one of my positions, but it's not at a point where I think it's a silly deal or like a really good deal. I do think personally, even with the CPI data that just came out and what's happened this month, I really think that the company, the market in general is going to be not a strong month. Things got to pull back, reset. The end of August had a really strong run. So I think you just got to find it's got to find its feeding again. So I'm not in a rush to buy stocks this month, but if I do, I'll make a video and let you guys know. Some news of Plhnf that happened in September was they bought Harvest Health, or they bought a Harvest Health license. I looked into this a little bit. Like it's not easy to get this license. Like it's, I'm not an expert in license and how that stuff works, but from what I read, it's really not easy, and they bought it cash. They're super cash heavy. I think a lot of people looked at this as oh, they're using cash and they're burning all their cash. I mean, it was only like a fraction of what they have in cash on the balance sheet. So, I look at it as a good thing. As far as a long-term investor, that's great. Short-term, if you want a company to have a strong balance sheet and a lot of cash, okay, I get why you're maybe jumping out of it. But, really the stock, I plan on holding for years, definitely till MJ is federally legal in the United States and all that stuff. So, this is a very long-term play for me, and I'm willing to wait. So that's kind of, what my thoughts are leading into that. I also think that, could I see this stock? I really didn't think it would go under $5 once it went past that when it was really hot in the spring and early summer. But, the lows, where like I'd love to buy this at, if it gets to like the 350 to like 375 range, I would love to average cost down and buy some more. I'll gladly do that with this stock, absolutely. Where I would kind of hold, or like, well, where I'd still buy, you know, like if I was wanting to get in this stock, buying right now is not a bad time. Because what if it goes back up, and what if it rallies back up to $5, $6, $7? And you'll be mad you didn't buy it at $4.42. So if I were trying to enter in on this position, currently like $4 to $4.75, I think is a good starting point. So you kind of get a lucky opportunity where I thought it wasn't going to ever go down below $5. That's why I bought very heavy and drove my cost base up at like 6 or high 5s. And I was wrong, but that's okay. Like, I'm still up, and I'm not going to sell no matter what. But that's where I would start my position if you're not in it. Where I would hold, like anything above like $5.50, $6 right now, I would not be interested in buying this stock. I kind of was doing that because I really thought it was going to rally up and Orange County was going to boom and people were going to get all excited because the presentation and all that looks amazing on it. It was incorrect there, obviously, with what's going on in the market and all the things going on right now. People are just selling out of the MJ space in general, from what I've noticed. So I'm not really too worried about it, but that's kind of where I stand on everything. CPI data, it slowed down to 0.3% in August, which is good. I still think the market, inflation's transitory still. I still stand by that. I really haven't changed my mind on that. I think we will taper in November or December, kind of like what the Fed's been saying for the past 9 months, basically. They're going to be very transparent, let us know, and I think it's going to happen then. So it's kind of what I got on Plan 13. That's kind of my thoughts on where the stock is, where my cost base is, obviously where I started, some new information, thoughts, where I'd buy, CPI data, and that's it. So yeah, again, trying to get 600 subs. Like and subscribe, hit the button right there. Much appreciated. Till tomorrow, peace.